in the game.
And we get a look at Coach Madden. Should be a special one.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out.
It's great when it all comes together.
Now from an NFL stadium that hosted NFL football on and off from 1966 until 2019, we are glad to be back under the lights at the Coliseum in Oakland. Tonight we're all set to witness what should be a good one. It's a battle of eras, if you will. Today's NFL superstars set to face the best of the best, the Madden legends. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and that's another Brandon. Brandon Aubrey will get us started. Off we go from the East Bay. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The legend set to go to work. It is Peyton Manning who leads him out at quarterback. Peyton spent 14 years as a Colt, 4 more as a Bronco. And the numbers, they speak for themselves. 14 times a Pro Bowler, better than 71,000 passing yards, 539 touchdown passes, and, of course, twice a Super Bowl champion. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
That's good. Well, first down.
They go again to Tomlinson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Throwing now is Manning. He's got the Hall of Famer. That's Tony Gonzalez. That'll give him 8 that time. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a play fake. Manning. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Manning now to throw. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now Manning. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing is Manning. He'll get this to the longtime Cardinal great Larry Fitzgerald. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Manning going to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gonzalez. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
That's good for a first down.
Now Manning again. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. So happy to have you along. It's football. It's Oakland. And it's only on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. Now Manning, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Manning to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Manning. That is caught. Touchdown, Legends. Randy Moss, a 5-yard touchdown. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Here now, Pat Summerall for the point after. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score.
That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So out come the NFL superstars, and it is Josh Allen who leads him out at quarterback, the MVP of the National Football League in 2024. You know, Coach Madden always admired those field generals who could really do it all, and there might not be a more unstoppable quarterback in the league today than number 17 of the Bills. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 22 yards. And a first down.
Right back to Juszczyk again. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Allen. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's taken down inside the 30. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. 16 yards, a first down. To throw, it's Allen. The same target, same result, it's Kittle. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark him down at the 9. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Throwing now is Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Allen. Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got him. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Allen now on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Fast footwork by Sanders. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Well, the Legends head back out, and with them the great Jerry Rice, who, of course, had his biggest years across the bay from here in San Francisco in the 80s and 90s. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Across midfield. He's on his way. And he is in. Touchdown, Legends. LaDainian Tomlinson. An 80-yard touchdown. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here. They hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Visitors 3.
After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The next possession ready to get going. An exciting game for those here in attendance to see all these great players on the field. But it's also a chance to celebrate our namesake, the coach, John Madden. Some of our younger fans may not know his full story. Before the video game that now bears his name, he was the head coach of the Oakland Raiders. Had some big moments on this field, and he, of course, was on the sidelines down in Pasadena, Super Bowl 11, when the Silver and Black won their first Super Bowl title, a 32-14 victory over the Minnesota Vikings. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Here's Allen to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Now Allen. He's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And caught up on one of the linebackers has got it.
We have seen this before, and we've known coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball, you know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Legends going back on offense. Hall of Famer LaDainian Tomlinson in there at running back. And you think back to those Raider teams of the 70s. Coach Madden always loved to run the football, and he had some great running backs to rely on. But no one quite like LT, who he held in high regard. And here's what he had to say about the all-around abilities of the Charger great.
LaDainian Tomlinson is one of the best backs in the league. He has it all. I've watched him and I thought, I don't know if there's a guy that's better at running and catching and blocking and doing all the things that you have to do to be a running back.
All right, Scott, thank you. The team's back out onto the fabled turf here in Oakland as we get set to begin quarter number 3. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. So the NFL superstar is going to have it first to start this third quarter. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. And Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Now here's Michael Dixon. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Legends making their way back out on offense with Terrell Owens at wide receiver. Owens, former third-round pick of the 49ers in 1996, and really came out of nowhere. Played at Chattanooga, but he developed into one of the great receivers in NFL history. And Coach Madden always appreciated the different ways in which T.O. could be a factor in a ballgame.
Terrell Owens is such a big, strong, powerful guy. You don't always have to get the ball to him deep. You can hand it to him on a reverse, throw it to him on a slant, and he can just run right through the defense.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To throw is Manning. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
To throw, it's Manning. Swinging this ball out here to Tomlinson. 5 yards, now it's third and 5.
To LaDainian Tomlinson. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Cougar 19.
Now Manning. That's laid out deep for Rice. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go for it. It's Manning. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's first and 10. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, second and 10 coming up. Throwing now is Manning. Throw right side going to be complete to Moss. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now here on EA Sports. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the fourth. Manning now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Moss. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's another first down.
Now Manning. And he checks this one down LT out of the backfield. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
Throwing is Manning. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Legends. Tony Gonzalez. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Summerall now for the extra point. And it's 21-3. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
Visitors 3.
After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. To Jefferson on the slant. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Allen going to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced.
Now the ball comes loose. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Nice little juke. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 149 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. 2 minutes to play here in Oakland. Make way for the post-game turducken. Time to set the table. We'll do it after this. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd down and 6 now.
2nd and 6. At the 47-yard line.
Manning looking to throw it. Pass caught by George. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
A gain of a yard
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Manning. That's laid out deep for Rice. And he's got it inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
It's a sneak, Manning. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
And Manning keeps it himself. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
Football. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So it's a win here in Oakland for the Legends. And after a great night of football, time for the best of traditions. Sure, it's great to lift a Lombardi trophy, but a close second might be lifting that turducken and taking a big bite after a hard-fought victory. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. As expected, a win for the Legends as we say so long from Oakland.